hear me?
Can you? Yeah. Okay. Cool. We'll start the show, guys. Okay. In 3, 2, 1, go. Welcome to the show, the H&R Generation Show, and I am Harry. This is Richard, and that is Lloyd from Lloyd Industries. Thanks very much for tuning in. And our past president, and this is Lloyd, and he's going to introduce himself, and he is the best there is. So there you go. I'll leave it over to you, Lloyd. You're the man.
Oh, thanks for that generous introduction, fellas. Well, yeah, my name is Lloyd. I'm running the YouTube channel Lloyd Industries Inc. And what we do is kind of what you see here. You know, this is our bread and butter, the ground control station and the airplane, and just kind of make simple things really complicated, and then probably crash them and destroy them. That's the gist of it.
Nice. It's very cool, isn't it? Yes. The aircraft above you, is that called the X-Hawk? I think you were saying.
That's right. The X-Hawk is the one hanging on top of me here. This is Mark IV, probably like the actual like 7th iteration of it, because they don't always fly perfectly, and I don't always fly them perfectly. But yeah, this one actually stayed in peace in one tack. This one has flown.
That's true. It's a unique plane, isn't it? Because it's a rear pusher. It's set up for long range. Is that correct? With a V-tail?
Yes. It's for long range, and heavy hauling. You know, putting. I think when I flew it, it was up at 3-4 kilograms, and I think it had space for a bit more weight on there. So heavy lifter.
What do you reckon its max weight would be? Do you think?
I think it'd be able to go up to like at least 4.5-5 kilograms, which is probably somewhere around 9-10 pounds. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good, right?
Hey, for something built out of sticks and 3D printed parts, I think it's pretty solid, especially built by me.
If you, I can't remember exactly whether did you do the ribs from laser cutting? Is that how you did it, or
that's right?
How did you make the wing structure?
Yeah, actually, the first versions of it, there was 3D printed ribs, and I had trouble covering it with monocoat, because you have to heat up the monocoat for it to stick and shrink.
Okay.
So when I heated it up, it would melt the ribs. So that wasn't the brightest idea. And then I moved on to sheets of balsa, and I cut laser cut ribs and everything, and slid them all in there, and that did much better. It was a more traditional way of building the wing, I suppose. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm printing out.
Yeah, ribs. I call them
like
ribs.
That too, isn't it? Sometimes things don't always go to plan, but at least you had a backup, right? Backup plan's always a good plan.
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's right. Yes, sir. Yes, and how big is the X-Hawk there? Is what looks like nearly like 2
That's exactly right. The carbon fiber rods, they meet up in the middle and they go out to the tip. So it's exactly, and I buy them at 1 meter length, so it's 2 meters exactly. Yep. Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. We've flown? I don't think we've made an aircraft with a wing that big. As of yet. Well, back in the day, I think we made a glider. I think. Yeah, but not with like Ardupilot and those sorts of things like modern day now. Yeah. But yeah, very cool. No, and it runs Ardupilot as well, doesn't it? With a flight control.
Ardupilot. Yep. That's what I use, and that's what I run on the ground control station as well, or mission planner rather.
Yeah, you're right. Nice. Do you link Mavlink to it as well? So you got on real-time telemetry and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I do. So there's a USB port on here that'll connect to the computer that's on this screen, and that's where I connect the Mavlink radio. But actually, with the technology nowadays, specifically this guy, the Radio Master Nomad, this thing will give you telemetry through the same radio link, the radio control link. So I'm gonna figure out how to get that integrated so that I can remove that radio.
Because otherwise you might get long range as well. Because
yeah. Actually, the first time I flew this thing, I was nervous because I built it, right, so it's unlikely to be perfect, and obviously you want to have good control of your airplane when it's flying. And what I did was actually I tested out auto landing features. It actually has a lidar sensor underneath it, so it was able to land itself, or if it lost connection, it would go into auto mode, loiter for a little bit, and then come in and land at a specified point beforehand. So I had that all programmed in just in case this thing, didn't live up to its standards.
Yeah, right. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, it was very cool what you're making, man.
Thank you. Likewise.
Oh, because you built the ground station yourself, right? That's a pretty a feat in itself to achieve. Because it's got a joystick and everything, right?
Yeah, joystick, 3D printed joystick. Everything's kind of 3D printed at the moment. The panels are actually laser cut out of acrylic. I used a method that the Warthog project used to kind of create a A10 simulator in his home. I used the same kind of methods to create those panels. But yeah, this is all very much homemade, sort of maybe a pro level DIY kit, but yeah, it's taken me about 4 years to actually get it working. What was that?
It looks cool though. It really does look the part. I mean, it looks like it could easily be professional.
Thank you. Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, and what kind of you're talking about? Oh, thanks. What machines do you run? Because you're to do laser cutting, but you got 3D printers. And those
yeah. So behind me here, I've got the Prusa Core One. That thankfully the channel's been sponsored by Prusa, so they sent over the Core One, and that thing's been amazing. That's what I'm printing my 3D printed parts with. And this particular machine, it can print PA or nylon, that sort of thing. So one of the issues I've been having with the X-Hawk was the motor mount was 3D printed and it would melt after flying for a little bit. So with the nylon, it's been able to withstand the heat and no problem. But the other machine that I use is the laser cutter, which is I think it's an Omtech K40. I think it's what it's called. It's one of the more affordable options. I got it on Amazon, and yeah, that's been pretty fun to learn how to use.
Awesome, very cool. No, we haven't done. Carbon to cut carbon fiber, the CNC machine, obviously a bit different. When we do it, we use Fusion 360. Is that something that you're familiar with when you're doing the laser cut?
Yeah, that's exactly what I use.
You run a different program.
Fusion 360. Yeah, that's it. That's the
Nice.
same program I use. I learned SolidWorks for a little bit, but I don't know what it was at the time. I found that Fusion 360 was perhaps more affordable, more little entry friendly. So I stuck with that program.
Nice, yeah, that's good. Nice. Yeah. Oh, I guess. And would you say that's your main CAD software that you use, or was there a different one that you run?
100%. Yeah. Fusion 360. I've tried other specifically ones that I can do stuff on the iPad. I've tried a few of those, but maybe I'm already too deep into Fusion 360 to be learning into another CAD software. So I just said, we'll stick with Fusion 360.
Nice. Yeah, nice. Yeah, of the Design Spark Mechanical as well. Design Spark.
Yeah, actually, recently I've actually been working with generative design for some parts of this thing, and I'm kind of getting the hang of it. But it's pretty cool what it can do. With I'm guessing it's AI, right, or something. The computer generating the part. It's pretty amazing.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. So is that like ChatGPT or something like that?
Not really. It's like an integrated part of Fusion 360. I think it's an added like pay-on or something like that. But but you do you design a few bits of it, and then you kind of put some parameters, and then it kind of fills in the rest of the part in between it.
That's actually interesting. We haven't done that before, have we?
No, it sounds cool.
Yeah,
Sure.
I recommend checking it out.
And what else?
Before you know it, AI is going to be designing all of our parts anyways, right? So
Like
exactly.
Skynet, right?
They're going to design their own stuff.
Basically, Arnold Schwarzenegger sticking forward.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Do you have some questions?
Oh,
Well, we
yeah.
got some questions lined up.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
kick into some of these.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, and also before we jump into those questions, I should actually say to everyone that Lloyd should be congratulated because he's just had well, not him, but his partner's just had a kid. So congratulations.
Nice.
Thank you. We're doing our best over here.
That's a huge. Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Well
very
done.
cool. Okay, so I would just say where are you based there, Lloyd?
Yeah, so I'm
Look
based
people
in Ohio in the States. And
Nice.
yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, nice. Very cool.
Like Ohio quite a lot. Have you lived there a long time, or just
No,
recently been there, or?
actually no. Well, if you want me to go into where I've been, I was born in Miami, and about 10 days after I was born, I was moved to Costa Rica for my dad's job.
Miami.
Lived there for 5 years,
What?
and
I
then
thought you were going to say.
what's that? Sorry.
I thought you were going to say you're born from Don
Don Johnson. No.
Miami.
The then Costa Rica, Mexico, went back to Miami. Then actually, I'm from Nicaragua. I went to finish high school off down there, and then did
Nice.
a bit of university in Kansas. Then went to Wisconsin for my first job. Now I'm in Ohio, which I also moved here for my first job, but I've only been here for about like 2 years.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's cool, man.
Yeah.
I guess ourselves, we come from the Faroe Islands, New Zealand, and we've lived here pretty much the entire time, except a very short stint in Auckland, which is
For uni.
So it's only like what
4 hours,
3.5 hours away. So yeah, we don't get out.
Okay. Yeah.
They don't let us out too much.
Right. Well, it's a long ways, isn't it? So it's a whole trip, isn't it, to get out of New Zealand?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And I guess well, the next question would be how did you get into it? How did you get into YouTube?
How did you get into the making stuff?
Yeah. So
What
the
inspired
making
you
of
to do it?
stuff, the making of the stuff kind of led to the YouTube channel. I started with an interest in kind of just building things and just like little intricate designs of stuff in university. Actually, my roommates and we started a business there called Vision UAS. Didn't go very far, but we were building drones that would take RC planes really that would take photogrammetry. I can't even say it enough. Photogrammetry of the ground. It'd take we were looking at plants health. We were looking at variations in height of the ground and that sort of thing, and then we were trying to market that stuff to people that would find it useful, farmers specifically or construction workers, that sort of thing. That ultimately didn't work, but we started that because I was kind of dabbling in building stuff already. That's kind of where that all started, though. Yeah, and then the YouTube channel actually that happened when I got married after a few years after that, and luckily I was lucky enough to kind of get back into the hobby, and I was starting to build stuff like this, and my wife would hear everything about it, and so she was kind of sick of it, and she would say, just go start a YouTube channel, go find your community, is what she says, because I think she was just sick of listening to me talk about all this stuff that she doesn't understand, but yeah, so that's why the YouTube channel started.
Oh, Well, it sounds like she's pretty smart then, right?
And very lucky.
wise.
And very lucky.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's good stuff.
And the next question would be, if you've got some in your videos, you have great scenery. And where do you go to?
Right. So that's an interesting story. I actually, I would go find a park wherever I could, and just try to find an open field with a not so busy road next to it. And then most of the time that kind of worked out, but there was a couple of close calls. You know, one time I lost control near a playground. Thankfully, I got control back soon enough, and nobody was hurt. But the one that really kind of made me change that plan was, I found an open field with a road. I took off, and the plane went right into a power line. And so at that point, I was like, okay, I need to go find a proper RC flying field. And so ever since then, I've had to you know, I've been going to an actual RC field, which is actually like super nice. You can see it in my videos. They've got like a paved runway and taxiways and all this sort of stuff. It's really cool.
Yeah. No. Because we're part of an RC club as well.
Okay, nice.
So yeah, we're doing RC planes our whole lives, but yeah, they don't have the luxury of that nice tar seal that you have. So quite envious there. So it's
Yeah, I've tried. I know for sure. Yeah, and what are the regulations like out in New Zealand?
but yeah, you've got a great spot. Well done. Good choice.
Good choice. Mm.
Thanks. There you go. It's coming back.
She's a fan. Yeah. And the next question. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. You hear me?
Is it cutting out?
Is it cutting out? Yeah, I can hear you. Yep. We good?
That looks good to me. That sounds good.
Use the other one. Use another phone.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you fine.
You can hear us? Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. And I guess I could say, what's your favorite design since you've made I'd say maybe the X-Hawk, but maybe you got like a special one.
No,
like
that's my baby. That's honestly I've only made one other airplane prior to this. That's a lie. I've made a few other ones. But this is the one that I've gone and taken, you know, to 6-7 iterations of. So I think this is definitely my favorite one. But I'm about ready to start on a new one because it's getting old already. I need to try something new, you know, try something from scratch.
But it's very cool either way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is the best looking version, by the way.
It's very cool. Yeah. And do you fly other planes other than the X-Hawk, like in your own? You know, we're talking off.
Well, I'd like to say that I do, but it's most of the time it's for a YouTube channel, and if it doesn't actually hit the YouTube channel, it's because something went catastrophically wrong, you know. So, but there's a gas plane that I bought just to dabble in gas engines and that sort of thing. That was I actually made a video on it still, but it hung out in a tree for about a week. Let's just put it at that. And it's funny, I actually sent my wife in there because I'm not a big fan of the bugs and everything. So I sent my wife in there to wiggle it down with a big stick, and she got it out for me. But yeah, and then also I guess you could see there's a jet sitting behind me there. I've got some other airplanes going around. Actually, the one behind the X-Hawk, you probably can't see it very well, but it's kind of a big FPV glider type of airplane, and I mostly use that for you know, testing systems and that sort of thing. So like Autoland, LiDAR sensors, that sort of thing. And then the jet in the back is something that I've been wanting to fly. I've never flown an EDF jet before, mostly because I can hardly fly propeller planes, right? But Yeah, I'm gonna get to that at one point. You know, I'm admiring it right now. It's up on the ceiling, and I like looking at it. So I'd hate to destroy it, but one day it's gonna go flying.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, how about you
Okay.
guys? Do you guys
I
do you
was
guys
just going
do?
to say that.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, we fly quite a lot. We fly. Yeah, he's done many flights, and lots of different planes. We've got like a tiger moth and things, but lots of
Nice.
drones and all sorts like that. Yeah, for sure.
From city lifters to like we're talking about the world's largest 3D printed heavy lift drone, which actually featured on your channel there, Lloyd. You did a little cameo show.
Yeah, of course. That was a pleasure. It fit in perfectly.
No, it did definitely.
Oh, cool. Yeah, no, that's like we were saying off camera. It was a struggle to get it to get it to that point, but at some point, like you're saying, like you're talking about with your jet, at some point you can only look at it for so long on the wall there. You just got to go for it, right?
Yeah, right. You got to man up and just, all right, it's time for you to fly.
Yeah,
I'll get there.
Very true. And
yeah.
Sure.
My favorite film right now, honestly, I've watched it a couple times now. You know how the kids are; they like to watch the same movie a couple times. But this one, I'm actually okay with. It has to be Wonka. You know, the new one that came out with Timothy Chalamet.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah, how about you guys?
Yeah, I guess for us we like films quite a bit, so we probably would have to get off the top of my head. I'd say something like one of the Mission Impossible films is pretty good at the moment. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. For sure. Those are all been pretty good, huh? He's still making them, Tom Cruise.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
And obviously Top Gun. Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Since
Of
we're talking
course.
about- Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about it too much because it would use up the whole live stream just talking about films. But
Right.
it's a good with your one. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I like that when he did the saturation diving and he held his breath
Are you talking about the last
as well.
one?
On the last one. Yep. That was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. So how did you guys get started into the RC world? Was that?
We got into the RC world just because our uncle actually introduced us when we were maybe in primary school. We'd been doing it
Oh, nice.
ever since primary school, I guess, and we've been part of the different flying club in different place. But yeah. But we still fly.
On YouTube, you can.
On YouTube, you can fly. So yeah, so quite often in the YouTube world, we fly sort of just away, quite local, and yeah. Yeah, just see what we can make.
Nice. Yeah, which I guess that brings me to my next question. What are the regulations like in New Zealand for flying RC?
Regulations. Yeah, it's pretty much if you're using your common sense, really. They're usually pretty good. We've never had any problems with. It's pretty good. It's not one of those ones where it's like it has to be 250 grams or anything. It's
But there is a weight limit on.
there's
25 kgs.
Yeah.
Right.
We
might be getting out. So I think we'll be starting to work towards the
But yeah, no, it's usually pretty good. I mean, you might get some Karens that come by, but that's pretty much like once in a
Okay.
blue moon.
But yeah, mostly if you're sensible and you know, do anything silly like flying over people's property or
Yeah,
that kind of thing, you know,
Right.
sensible stuff.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
of course. Same here.
all good things.
Nice.
Yeah, but all in all, it's good. Yeah.
Is it the same over there? Or?
Well, there's it's pretty relaxed to be honest, but there are like general limitations, like you can't fly, within a certain distance of an airport. You can't fly above a certain altitude, right? That sort of thing. But for the most part, you can
Okay.
kind of do
Sure.
right. Yeah, pretty for the most part, it's pretty. It's getting regulated, which is I think is good. You know, you're getting rules that people can understand, and
Yeah.
and they're being pretty lenient, I think, with certain things like the altitude for my particular RC flying field, instead of being 400, which is kind of the blanket limit for most areas, at our flying field we can go up to 700 feet now, and then I've heard there's some flying fields where you can go up to 1,200 feet. So that's pretty exciting that we're starting to get a little bit more freedom in that regard. I'm still waiting for the line of sight or beyond line of sight for that to be changed, because it's kind of ridiculous to have someone there standing. I don't know. There could be a different way around that, I feel, but yeah.
Yeah. Aerodrome. We share the aerodrome with
Aircraft,
other
real size aircraft.
real size aircrafts and gliders. But yeah, you get you got an area that you can fly in, and it's just pretty much being common sense. And yeah, it's all pretty good.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Right. Nice. And
Like,
to answer that question, that I'm not sure what a Stork aircraft is, but it's kind of a home build. It's meant to look like the MQ-9 Reaper or something like that. But yeah, thanks for the comment.
Yeah, nice.
And
Yeah,
for sure.
it certainly does from a silhouette point of view, right?
yeah, the reason the landing gear is so long actually is because the propeller on the back is, I think it's a 12-inch propeller. So for the pivot point and everything, and not to get prop strikes all the time, I had to make them pretty long.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you use a foldable prop or is it just straight?
I tried a foldable prop at the beginning, but now it's just it's a straight APC plastic prop.
Nice.
Yeah,
well, whatever gets the job done, right?
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
As long as it puts the plane in the air, that's the main.
Yeah.
And it's got a very good there on your videos. It's got a very short.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised too. I like to think that it's the flaps. I spent a lot of time designing the flaps, because one of the things I like most is the Fowler flap, where the flap actually comes out of the wing like that, as opposed to just kind of bending down like this. It's kind of a little more realistic. I'd like to think that that's why it has such good short takeoff and landing performance. Although it is a little bit difficult to land with the full flaps. It has a very nose down pitch attitude, so I found it a little easier to land with no flaps at all. That's actually probably the only way that I've been able to land.
Yeah.
Do you land flare style, or do you just come in and it's all
like drop in low, then pull up at the last minute and go flat? What's your sort of go-to move?
I try to do it as realistic as possible. I go maybe 10, 15 feet off the ground. I'll cut the power and then let it glide in, and then once it's a couple inches off the ground, I'll try to bring the nose back up. But a lot of times it struggles to do that. So
Cool. Hopefully he comes back online. We've got a couple of seconds.
yes.
Sorry about that. We're experiencing some technicalities. Hopefully he comes back.
Yeah, we're just check that on the.
better. Hello.
Yeah, we're back.
You're back. Hey,
All right. Hello. Sorry,
So,
somebody must have gone on the Wi-Fi downstairs.
that's okay. That we're talking about, is that the F-15 that sort of looking at it, or the 18?
gosh, I'm probably gonna butcher this. I think it's whatever the Blue Angels airplane is. I think it's an F-18. I think that's right. It's got the 2 fins, dual
18.
engine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's 18's the one from the Blue Angels, and it's the F-16 from the
That's right. That's right. Yeah. That's exactly it. It's a F-18.
Cool.
Yeah.
I thought the Thunderbird.
He's talking about a different type of Thunderbird.
I couldn't tell you honestly. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure you're growing up with the Thunderbirds for sure. We did over here.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
He's talking about Thunderbirds or Go.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's cool. That's very cool.
So
Do you
I've
have
got
any
a
other
few more
questions that
questions
you'd
for you if you'll have me.
Okay.
I want to know
Yeah.
how you guys pump out so much content. Do you guys have a system where one of you guys will design things and one of you guys will edit, or how does that happen?
We just don't sleep.
Oh, there you
We
go.
don't bother
That's it.
eating or you know,
we just do it a lot. Yeah. So someone asked us. Sometimes they ask us, how do you keep your car so clean? Well, we wash it, don't you? It's pretty easy. So yes, that's pretty easy.
Yeah.
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 no problem.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
You do what you like, right? I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess this is your full-time job, the YouTube channel and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Making some headway.
Nice.
Yeah, for sure.
And Cool Cat says sleep deprivation is the answer.
There you go. Yeah, man, absolutely. I've been there. Not because I'm working on this, but probably because I'm changing diapers or something, you know.
Oh yeah. Well, that's a full-time job in itself, right? So yeah, it's got to be
Yeah,
done. It's got to be done.
It's got to be done for sure. Else I get yelled at. But and then what was the next question I was gonna ask? So do you guys split the work though? Like one of you guys edits while somebody else does something else, or how do you guys split up the work?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, well, quite often we'll just chop and change. If you start getting sick, so like say I know someone's working on a edit or something, the other guy's working on a short or something. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we just kind of take turns.
It's no like, it's this guy's only going to take lead or that kind of thing. It's just we're pretty good. So we work well together. So
yeah, we just
know what the other guy's thinking anyway.
Right. There you go.
So yeah, never had that issue of command.
and we have telepathic powers. So,
That comes with being twins, huh?
Don't want to forget about that.
Nice. I gotta submit a complaint to my mom and ask her why I didn't get a twin.
Yeah.
And
Thanks, Mom.
and what program do you guys use to edit your videos?
DaVinci Resolve at the moment.
Nice.
Yeah.
Same here.
And back in the day, nice. Back in the day, we used to use Movie Maker.
Windows
Movie Maker, and then you go back far enough, we used to use just the old palm cam. That Granny got us, and just run around the backyard and film stuff, and that was just the edit was just like old school kind of stuff. Like what you edit is what it is, right?
Yeah.
You cut between the shots. So yeah.
Right. No special effects or anything like that, right? Adding text was kind of hard, and that, yeah.
Yeah. That is what it is, yeah, pretty much.
And, yeah, it is very cool. And Cool Cat says, in regards to the ground station beside you there, Lloyd, what kind of range is it? That's the question, and protocols and those sorts of things.
Yeah, awesome, great questions. So the protocol is actually whatever. It's kind of a crossfire. I'm not 100% done, but what we're trying to get at here is to where you can connect your external module to it, and that's kind of how it works already. But this is a very crude prototype. But the final version that we're trying to pump out is going to have EdgeTX on it. So it'll have kind of a software that most people are familiar with in the RC world. And you'll be able to plug in your external module. This is a full-size module that you can just plug it in, and then you can set it up just like you would on your Radio Master radio or whatever radio you use that runs EdgeTX. So that should answer the protocol and the range. And then, but another couple of features that it has is this screen right behind here. There is a PC running Windows where you can run Mission Planner. And all the panels are also modular, so you'll be able to pop them out. Like, for example, if you don't like a joystick and you prefer the thumbsticks that most RC controllers come with, we'll be able to swap this panel out and have those same type of joysticks and whatnot.
Nice. That's pretty cool. Always like those things with a super modular.
Yeah, modular's the way.
Yeah. And actually, one cool thing that I accidentally solved was one of my Patreon members. I hope he's okay with me saying this, but he's actually missing a hand. So it's very hard for him, obviously, to be flying with the typical controllers nowadays. So he's super interested in I think he might be building one, or if not, he'll be waiting for me to pump these out once they're ready. But with a twisting joystick, you could fly whatever you want with one hand, right? And you wouldn't need to do anything. The throttle, you'd have to let go and adjust the throttle, but still, it would be much easier than flying with.
But it would.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's make it fly. That's right.
And post, but for
The craftsmanship that you put into your
well done.
big fans.
Thank you.
Yeah, not always our control. Sometimes
New Zealand.
Hopefully the audio is coming through though.
It's the main thing.
Do you have a I know that you use Ardupilot. Have you ever used things like say iNav?
Honestly,
Betaflight? Because I know that they do.
I actually had somebody comment one of my videos that he was kind of disappointed that I wasn't using iNav. Obviously, he was a developer of iNav, so I think I promised him that I would check it out one day. I just haven't gotten around to it. I don't know if maybe I'm aging myself by saying that I like to stick to what I know, I guess. But I need to go check out iNav and Betaflight and all that stuff. But maybe for that sort of thing, I think I'll probably maybe build a traditional quadcopter or something like that, where there's just not that much at stake. Something a little easier to learn other software and programs with, rather than this thing that God knows what will happen with it.
Yeah. Well, stick to what you know is always a good thing. Plus, with Ardupilot, you can
do custom stuff.
You can do it's kind of limitless.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe that's probably why I've kind of stuck with Ardupilot. Mm-hmm.
What would you do with Betaflight? Yeah. But yeah, one day we'll get into iNav and why not?
I got a question. I got a question.
I'm sorry, what was that?
What motivates you for your ideas and for your or inspires you? Maybe that's the right question.
Well, I kind of always think back to the movie. What was the movie called? Law Abiding Citizen. With I think he's actually an Australian actor, or maybe New Zealand. I can't remember for sure. I think it was Gerard, but I'm not sure. But yeah. So there's a scene in there where he's right before he gets taken in by the police, where he's building this really intricate like bird sculpture with the little pieces of wood and stuff like that. And I was just like, man, I want to be like that guy. And so that's kind of where I get my inspiration from. But also, actually, my dad, he built, he loved building things, and he was actually into trains, model trains, and that sort of thing. And so before he passed, one of the things that we spent the most amount of time doing was building a model railway station where it was very intricate and beautiful to spend some time with him doing that.
Nice. Yeah. No, there's some pretty detailed work there, like especially with all the different like stations and scenery scenes, right? All the water and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you might be working on something.
That's right. Yeah. Yes, sir. That's right. Yes. And to be fair, I'm for some reason I like to make it so much more complex. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
But hopefully the goal is to have it done before Christmas.
So that's where. Okay, nice. Okay, so there you go, guys. Make sure you keep an eye out for that one.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And just got another little question. When you're making your filming an episode, those sorts of things. What's a day in the life of like behind the scenes?
Well, it's trying to maintain the attention on whatever it is that I'm doing, whether it be editing or designing something or 3D printing something, or testing different things. But it's kind of splitting that attention of working at home with the family next to you and possibly changing a diaper or whipping up some mac and cheese real quick or making cookies, or setting up the Christmas tree, the ornaments, or going trick-or-treating. It's mostly about balancing the personal life with everything that's going on the channel.
On and off set, right? Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Yep. I kind of got to have one eye looking this way and the other eye looking that way.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm sure that's a pretty a lot of people can relate to that, right? In the different career choices or whatever they're doing.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what it's like taking care of Harry.
That's funny.
Every day.
So, which one of you is older?
I'm older by about sort of 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm the older.
There you go.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
No, there you go. Is there anything else you want to add, Richard?
No, I mean, I think we've sort of covered everything, haven't we, there, Lloyd? Unless you got any extra questions you'd like to ask us,
or somebody in the audience.
Yeah, if you've got any questions that you'd like to ask Lloyd, you can leave them below.
Yeah, I'll buy them some time. I got a question for you guys. Would you guys be interested in one of these whenever I do get a production model out to test your stuff out? That's okay. Cool.
It's 4 thumbs up.
All right, I got it on record now. So when I do get it on market, I hope to at least have one order.
Exciting for you. Yeah, no, it's cool. Yeah, no, it's always exciting making something new and then putting it out there and going, there you go.
Yeah, right. See what happens.
You're also. Yeah, cool, man. You were mentioning something about your was it a light design that you're doing with?
Oh yeah. So a lot of people in my channel have kind of found the electrical engineering side of things kind of fascinating behind the scenes of this, actually. So I've made some kits where you can you can buy the kit. Well, not yet, but I'm getting there. You can buy this 3D printed little enclosure, and it comes with PCB that and all the components that you need, so you could solder them onto the PCB. But it also comes with a fully assembled one,
cool,
where you can just stick it right in and it would work right away. It's USB powered. And so the kind of the brains behind it is an ESP32, which is just a little microcontroller with Wi-Fi capability. And so the idea behind it is that you plug it in and you just kind of have this cool light flash in there. And then whenever I put a new video out, it'll start flashing as opposed to just being on or off or something like that, you know? Yeah. And it's meant to be kind of a STEM kit to get you into the world of engineering. You can learn. So alongside it, there's going to be tutorial videos on YouTube that I'm actually editing at the moment, or recently, where I kind of walk you through the making of this PCB, the making of the little light box through Fusion 360, and just everything that you need to go from an idea to an actual product in your mind, in your hand,
That's really cool. It's well thought out too, especially with the little.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I figured it should be easy enough to do and get people involved.
Real life.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it's good to see what others are making.
Have you done quite a lot of the sort of electronic sort of PCB type things before, or was that more of a sort of a new thing that you're diving into?
That's been about a year in the making. So actually, the reason I kind of got into it, I knew I was going to have to get into it with the trunk, especially with the backlighting. This is all backlit as well, so you can fly at night if you have to. But I was lucky enough to get sponsored by JLC PCB, and they kind of forced me into the world. And I with ChatGPT and AI and the internet, you try to soak up as much as you can, and I've been dabbling, and it's been pretty fun, I'll say, but it's only been a year, so I'm very much an amateur.
No, looks good there. Top quality.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
no, I bet. So
I think everybody should be making things. That's for sure.
Would they be able to? How would people be able to, when it's ready? That is. How would they be able to purchase something like that? Would they be on Patreon, on your Patreon page, or would it be under the YouTube banner or something else, like a website? Or something?
Actually, we've got a website, lloydindustries.store, where I hope to post it, and then also at one point maybe on Amazon. I hope to get it on there because I feel like that's probably where most people shop, at least here in the States. I'm not sure about New Zealand, but yeah.
Nice. And where the other platforms that you're based? Patreon and
we've got an Instagram channel, or a Instagram page. We've got TikTok, and then I just opened up an X account, but we haven't gotten too far on the X side of things, or I guess Twitter, or whatever you want to call it. But I hope to post some more things on there as well.
Oh, very cool.
I think Twitter sounds cooler than X, right?
I agree. Yeah, I don't know. X just does not sound right.
Please don't say yeah. Yeah. So I guess we'll sum up for everyone. So yes, it's been an honor to have you on the channel, and yes, it's exciting to see what you are making and coming up on your channel as well. And the X-Hawk is amazing.
Yeah, and obviously they can look forward to like you're talking about with your we'll call it Lloyd's bell notification device.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good name for it. Actually, I might steal that.
Yeah, and obviously we've got the X-Hawk to go and check out, where you're dropping the smoke bomb.
That's right. Yeah.
With the ducks.
And was it a
What was that, sorry?
I was just saying, was that a custom switch to make that ignition?
Yeah, that one wasn't. I haven't figured that out yet. That's my amateur. This is my daughter. That was just a remote ignition, a remote switch with a rocket motor lighter. That's what I used for that.
No.
Go ask mommy. Sorry.
Nice. No, it's fun. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So those are the things that you can look forward. So remember to go back and check out Lloyd's channel. We highly advise it. We've been watching his progress and obviously
Big fans.
big fans. So thanks very much for joining the live stream.
Appreciate you guys very much. Yeah, share, like, and subscribe. And we're just going to get the guitar. Anything else you want to say there, Lloyd, to sum this one up for you?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. I'm a big fan of your guys' channel, and it's been an honor to be here with you guys. Thank you for the opportunity.
Tuning in and okay, we'll sign us out, Richard.
Okay, you can join in too, and I'm at home, and Lloyd can do. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
There you go, guys. And see
Hasta
you next
luego.
time. Adios.